This is why I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years. This is exactly the wrong message.
And then I had no idea what drill rapping was, but I called my son, and he sent me some videos, and it is alarming.
Drill rap came under renewed scrutiny.
Rappers are all about dissing their haters and banging bars and bragging about how rich they are even when they're secretly broke.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Varkees Charles, and I'm back with another video, man. And yes, you read that title correctly. I stopped listening to rap music. Okay? Hip-hop. Rappity, hippity hop, yabba dabba do, whatever you want to call it, it's done. You see, I've been listening to rap music for as long as I can remember, from old school to new school. Look, I knew it all. I mean, even as a little kid, I'm sitting here rapping lyrics that I really should not be rapping, but we're not gonna talk about it. I mean, I'm rapping stuff that I don't even understand, you know, the good stuff and the bad stuff, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm listening to rap music on a daily basis. I mean, whenever I'm hopping in my car, going to the gym, going to my job, going to the grocery store, getting a haircut, you name it, I'm listening to rap music. The first genre I'm gonna put on is some rap music. I'm trying to get lit. And now as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that I'm consuming so much bad, negative energy from these rap lyrics. And I'm talking stuff from the women, the drugs, the weapons, the violence, the money, the whole 9 yards. And it's really not good for my mental. It's not good for my mental at all. It's not good for your mental either. You know, I started to, you know, view the world from a rapper's lens. And what I mean by that is I started to even look at women differently, and not in a good way. It was really just affecting my brain. And, you know, I started to be infatuated with the lifestyle of just having the money, you know, some having the FU money. I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know, even the drug stuff, I wasn't really fantasizing about that, but it's like, you know, it's just the vibe. This is a fantasy. It's like, I know I wouldn't do all these things, but it's like, I kind of dreamt about it, and that ain't good. So I made the big decision to stop listening to rap music, to cleanse my mind and start to explore more genres. Okay, because there's more music out there. For my heavy rap listeners out there that only listen to strictly rap, look, you gotta cut it out. Okay, it's so many other songs out there that y'all can really tap into. And my top 3 genres that I tapped into since I stopped listening to rap music was, number 1, R&B. Okay, R&B, that will always be, you know, one of my favorite genres. It'll always be in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because who doesn't like a good love song or a sad love song or even a happy love song? Like, look, R&B is something special to me. Okay, behind rap, right after rap is definitely R&B, because who don't like a little rhythm and blues, man? You know what I'm saying? And the second genre that I really tapped into since I cut rap music out of my life is gospel. Okay, you gotta keep God first. For my religious people out there, my spiritual people out there, keep God first. You know, it's a lot of people out there that's so spiritual and so you know, religious, and all they listen to is rap or worldly music. Okay, and only tap into gospel on Sundays. No, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay, you're a fraud. Okay, if you love God so much, tap in with him on the daily basis. You gotta have one gospel song on your day-to-day life. It's really essential, in my opinion. You don't gotta listen to me, but that's another topic for a different day. Gospel, you know, I tapped into a lot of gospel on a daily basis for me, and it really got me closer to my creator, the man above, God, and it really cleansed my mind, okay, from that rap music, the worldly music I was consuming for so long. And it's really a great feeling, and it's so refreshing. Actually, you should try it. And last but not least, the last genre I have tapped into had to have been alternative music, even a little bit of rock here and there. Yes, you heard that right. I tap into a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little alternative music. And that's one of those genres where I step out my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? It's a little vibe. It's a vibe, man. Sometimes I want to rock out. You know what I'm saying? That's a vibe. It lets me know that there's really other music out there other than rap. And those are just the only three that I named. You still got reggae music, you still got pop, you still got country music, and the list goes on. Okay, for my rap listeners out there, you gotta tap into the other genres and you might find something, you might learn something about yourself that you really just didn't know, music-wise. You know, you might find another artist that you just never heard of. It could just be one song. It ain't gotta be the whole album. You tap into one song that, you know, is completely unrelated to rap, that one artist that's completely unrelated to rap, and I promise you, you're going to learn something about yourself, and you're going to continue to deep dive and find and search for more music that is other than that one genre of hip-hop/rap music, and you're going to thank me later. But to circle back on what I initially learned from removing rap music from my life is, you know, all that stuff is just for entertainment purposes. All the stuff that they rap about, you know, 9 times out of 10 they don't really mean, and they don't really rap the life that they're really living, to an extent. Okay, you got to take all this rap music with a grain of salt. Okay, this is only for entertainment purposes. Okay, they have to rap like this. Like, there's labels out there that has these rappers strictly continue to rap about these certain topics in their songs because that's what's making the labels more money.
Some records are made by committee. Meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. So the narrative is really kind of, you know, structured and really made into what the record company want the record to be, and what the, you know, a lot of artists are frustrated with this kind of music making. You know, a lot of people, you know, feel like they're being controlled by the label. This is how they do it.
Okay, it's all propaganda. Okay, it's all entertainment. Take this with a grain of salt, because I'm gonna give you an example. The late Juice WRLD, God rest his soul, you know, said it himself on one of his interviews where he pretty much got into the drugs because he was listening to a lot of Future. Okay, because Future talked about a lot of, you know, paraphernalia and drugs. And, you know, after Juice WRLD's passing, there was an interview. I don't think it was after, but there was an interview where Future was pretty much saying that, you know, he half the stuff that he rap about, he wasn't even doing drug-wise. He was doing no type of drugs like that. He's not, you know, heavy on the drugs like that.
Bro, like, when I heard Future, the first song I ever heard by Future was Ain't No Way Around It. The second song I've ever heard by Future is Dirty Sprite, like off the first Dirty Sprite mixtape. Mm-hmm. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro. Yeah. So
I had a conversation with Future one time in the studio, and he said something that I will never forget. And he laughed while he said it. He was like, yeah, you know, people be thinking I do so many, like, people be thinking I'm really doing a lot of drugs because I rap about it all the time. Mm. But they don't even be knowing I'm a lightweight. I said, in my head. Because there are a lot of people that are huge Future fans, for instance. And that's how they're going to feel closer to him, because they're doing what they're hearing him rap about. Mm-hmm. Not knowing that he
ain't on it like that.
Not like that, no.
And it's pretty sad, because a lot of these listeners, a lot of these kids or young adults like my age, they listen to these people, these artists, and they look up to them in a certain way. They get influenced by them in a certain way. And next thing you know, they're starting to partake in these activities that these rappers are rapping about, whether it's, you know, being with multiple women, you know, scamming, getting money legally and illegally, the drugs, look, man, you name it, like, they get influenced by it. You should really watch what you're consuming music wise, watch what you listen to, be cautious, be mindful, and it's all for entertainment. I can't stress it enough. But After learning all the things that I learned since cutting rap music out of my life, I am still going to listen to rap music here and there, just not as often as I used to. Okay, take a break from this worldly music. All right, yes, I know these rappers, they make good songs. The beats are hard. Beat is crazy. They be spitting, not gonna lie. But you really have to take everything with a grain of salt, man. Cleanse your mind, have a balance, okay? If you want to switch up the genres on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, do that. I advise that. But just don't solely listen to rap music, because I know it's a few people I know personally that listen to strictly rap, and they need to just take a break every now and then, okay? You're gonna see the world differently, okay? You're gonna look at people differently. You might even look at yourself differently. I don't know. You should try it. If y'all like the video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me, what's your experience with listening to rap music, okay? How does it affect your brain? All right, drop down in the comments, man. And as always, if they can do it, so can you. Achieving greatness awaits. I'm out.